Ladies, I am back with another video today. I'm going to be doing a demo and talk to you guys a little about mascaras. I've tried so many mascaras from high-end to, drugstore and just different kinds, brands, colors, everything out there. I do have very short full lashes, and for me to get the length is kind of like a mission sometimes. I was using falsies for the longest time. I've always been a Maybelline person. The ones that I have been using here are just mainly Maybelline is what I use, but I kind of reached out a little bit because I've seen some products that a lot of people talk about. And one of them is L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black, and it looks just like this. But this is like the original along with the gold one. And the wand on this is very thin and skinny. Now, this is $10 for the tube. I would recommend buying this one when it's on sale. But the only thing I didn't like about this, and I actually was gonna just say, forget it, I'm not dating this mascara, but then I played with it a little more, was that it's very wet. And what I mean by wet is that it takes a while to dry. So if you're in a rush and you don't have time to play with it or mess with it or let it set in, then this is probably not the mascara for you. But this is what the brush looks like. It's long and skinny, and it has a whole bunch of like little sharp bristles. So this is actually a very great mascara. Once you've probably used it like 2 or 3 times and you've kind of like got maybe a little air and it dried it just a tad bit, never pump your mascaras, I'll tell you that much, because I've heard that that puts air in it and it dries them out. So don't try to go that route by, pumping it in there. But this is a great mascara after it's been used a couple times, and like I said, it does take a while to dry, so keep that in mind. Now, my 2 holy grail best mascaras of all time, and I repurchased one recently, and I will be repurchasing the other one again, are the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes, and it looks just like this, and I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about it. I have a full review and demo on this. And then the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, which also looks just like this, and I did a review for this one as well. These 2 mascaras is what I normally put on every single day. Randomly, once or twice a week, I throw this telescopic one. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do it. I'm also, at the end of the video, I'm going to do one application with this and this together, and then I'm going to be doing an application with this one and this one together. Now, the reason I do that is because my Rocket kind of grabs the lashes and it gives it that first layer. It fills them in, it pulls them out, and it sets them. What I like the Cat Eyes for, and the reason I like Cat Eyes as a second mascara, is because the brush on it is curved and it has like these little claws on it to where it's gonna grip your lash and it's gonna separate and pull them out once you have that first coat of mascara, and it is amazing. I did buy my second tube and I will be buying more, and it's a small brush as well, and it's slightly curved and it's kind of sharp. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you or anything, but it is sharp, and that's the good thing about it, is that it grips your lashes and it pulls them out. Now, the Rocket, I normally go more towards the curve because I want them to grab. So I was like, oh, it's not curved, but I've been, kind of testing everything out, and the Rocket is just like a full little chubby brush, and I've heard that it looks like the CoverGirl Crusher or something. Honestly, I don't know the name, but I've heard that it's pretty much the same, and it's just like that. It looks like a little rock, and it's got tons of little bristles and on it, and they're actually kind of sharp as well, so it separates your lashes really good and it pulls it out. So at the end of the video, like I said, I'm going to be working my mascara on with this, and then I'm going to be finishing it off with this, and then this and this. And these are the 3 mascaras that I use for my top lashes. Now, I have found a new mascara for my bottom lashes because, sometimes you're doing your bottom lashes and you get it all over your eye. I still get it around my eyes. The trick is not to wipe it off right away, because then it smudges and it gets black. And if you did your eyeshadow already, then it's gonna kind of mess it up. So the trick is to let it set and dry completely all the way, and then it kind of just flakes off. Now another thing that I used to do until recently was I would always do my first coat of mascara before anything on my face, you know, that my foundation, my primer, anything. I would do my first coat of mascara and let that dry, and then I remove all the nasty stuff, then do it, and then go over it with my second or third or fourth whatever mascara, because there's been times where I use 2 or 3 mascaras. And so you can do that if, you know, you're too afraid to get it all over your eyes. Now, the one that I tested out here recently was the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara, and it's a little tube like this. It's $2.99, and I had a $1 coupon off, so I said, well, for $2 is not bad. I'm not going to be paying like $8 or $9 and throwing it away. And amazingly, I am very pleased and happy with this mascara. The wand is very little. It's got little bristles just like that. Kind of looks like the Rocket, but a skinnier version. And this mascara is amazing for your bottom lashes. It's tiny, it gets right in there, and it actually does what it says, mega length. It kind of pulls my bottom lashes out, and it like just grips them out and makes them look very long. And so these are the 4 mascaras that I reach for. Now, before I forget here, a lot of people, when I've posted pictures on my Instagram, have asked if I curl my lashes, do I separate my lashes? No and no. I don't separate my lashes. This here is what separates my lashes because of the little claw, and the bristles are so good. You don't need to separate them. And 2, I used to curl my lashes. Randomly I'll curl my lashes, but I don't need to with these mascaras. When I do curl my lashes, it tends to kind of like just shorten my lash, because I'll curl it and then it like that curl part where it curls, it just kind of like drops it and it makes my lashes look shorter. So I stopped curling my lashes. A lot of people curl and swear by it. I honestly don't. These here are not waterproof. I do use some waterproof when I pick them up by accident, but I prefer not to because it's harder to wash off, and I know that they hold the curl better and all, but for me, I prefer to not use waterproof, especially when I'm doing this. And some people are gonna say like, wow, she's using 2 or 3 mascaras, but when you're curling and applying your coat 2 or 3 times, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just doing 1 coat and then my bottom lash. So in reality, I'm just going 1 different mascara. Not such a big difference. But so now I'll stop talking and gibbering and let you guys see the clips on how I do. You'll be able to see my eyes without the mascara, and then you'll be able to see it with 1, and then with the second coat, and then you'll be able to see the difference. So I hope you guys can, you know, figure out a way now to get some beautiful long full lashes without having to apply falsies, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.